Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being here. As promised earlier, we wanted to give another update as the event heads into the evening hours. I thought it was important to get ahead and make sure that the media and the public are aware of what's going on in the city. So, as you're aware, we've been on scene at the Pembroke Meadows address for over 24 hours now. We understand this event has significant impact on the community for both the perception of public safety and inconvenience. As you can see, a lot of the businesses in the area are shut down and people are having trouble getting into their homes. We understand that. Although we understand the fear and the uncertainty, please trust us that we have things within the situation within control. We are currently exercising measures to protect the public, such as the red zones and the shutdown of certain roads and areas to traffic. Our attempts to de-escalate the situation to negotiation and facilitate a voluntary surrender have been unsuccessful to date. However, we are confident that we can continue to work towards a peaceful resolution to this situation. We have utilized non-lethal tactics to help facilitate a surrender. However, to date, it's been unsuccessful. We will continue with these tactics until such time that we do have a peaceful surrender. However, should the situation escalate, we are prepared to intervene and stop any harm to the public or to officers. Our goal remains a peaceful, safe resolution to this event while ensuring public safety for our officers and the suspect, and the public most importantly. For those residents of Pembroke who may be impacted by this, the Calgary Emergency Management Agency has set up a family reception center at the Village Square Leisure Center. If you are displaced or experiencing any difficulties and need support, we ask that you attend there. We will provide an update through our social media and through a media release about the areas that are impacted, where we are asking residents not to return until this situation is resolved. That's it. If you have any questions, I'll take them now.
Do you know if he's still alive?
Sorry.
Do you know if the suspect is still alive?
We are currently engaged with the subject.
How are you engaging with them, by phone or verbal contact or loudspeaker?
So those are tactics that I can't get into, but again, I think it's pretty obvious. You guys can hear the loudspeakers here, so we are using a number of different communication methods with it.
How do you manage a situation like this when somebody is going through maybe a psychotic episode or something, or they're dealing with these crazy thoughts, anything like that when this happens, especially?
So I won't speak to this situation or the status of the suspect. However, I can say that the answer to your question is time, talk, and tactics, and that's exactly what we've engaged in, and that's why we've entered our 24th period here. So we're not planning on rushing this. We will take our time, and at the same time acknowledging that this is having an impact on citizens.
Is there a threshold for how long this could last?
Is there a threshold? That's hard to say at this point. We do want to resolve this as quickly and safely as possible, and that's the balance, right? Quick and safe.
Does the suspect have any demands?
Sorry?
Does the suspect have any demands when you're asking him to surrender? Is he asking for something in return?
So I won't get into negotiation tactics, but our crisis negotiation team, who are experts and professionally trained in this field, are engaged with it.
Is there any less risk now than you talked to this morning?
The risk level remains the same and extremely high to both the public and the officers.
So it stays as is until either of the escalates and surrenders?
We will, I guess the best I can answer that is we are monitoring the situation, and we have a number of pre-planned tactics in place, and we will consider them all as we move forward.
why have police not named the suspect yet?
Why have we not named the suspect yet? No charges have been laid yet. So.
Can you reveal what charges he was facing when you tried to execute the search warrant?
I don't have the specifics set, but the search warrant was in relation to firearms.
Do you know how many firearms he has inside, or?
I do not.
How many people have been displaced from their homes?
In the area, I don't have that number, but there's going to be several more because we are creating a zone, what we call a red zone, in case the situation escalates. We want to make sure that the public is safe.
So you're expanding it then?
Yes.
Is the city providing like accommodation for people that have no place to sleep tonight?
Yes. So citizens that are displaced can attend the Family Response Center at Village Square Leisure Center, where they'll be provided with support such as accommodations overnight.
Was it a Calgary warrant that you guys were executing, or was it shared with RCMP, or were you assisting, or how did that go down?
Good question. I take it that question is because of the presence of the RCMP. This was a Calgary Police Service investigation by our firearms investigative team.
Has he used his firearms? Could you comment on that?
Sorry?
Has he been using his firearms?
The suspect is actively shooting at the Calgary Police Service.
But no injuries by to police.
No injuries to the police officers or any citizens that we know.
Do you know what kind of weapons he has, or
The suspect is injured.
I do not know that.
do you know, is the suspect injured at this point?
I do not know that.
You do.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry, can you just give your first and last name and your rank, sir?
Sure. Superintendent Joe Brar, Joebrar.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.